Alright guys, check it out. So gardening season is coming and we're getting closer and closer, and we want to open up this chicken coop garden again. Did I say chicken coop? Chicken coop garden again. And use it for the gardening, for the vegetables, because it did so awesome last year. And these chickens, here's Johnny. These chickens really did a number on that garden. They really fertilized it well. They ate all the greens back. There's still a few weeds back in there, but that'll all get tilled under. And yes, I am going to till this garden this year because it worked out so fantastically last year. So here's the plan. As we move along on the property and we want to get more and more away from all the hard back breaking labor and let the chickens do the work, I am extending the chicken coop. So you can see right here, we've got a 54 by 24 area right here. It's a good size for them, but they've eaten it all down over the winter. And now over here, you can see the fencing up in the back there, that 5-foot horse fencing. We've got about a 75 to 80 foot stretch there that will come all the way over to here, and that's a 30-foot wide gap. So all summer we're going to rotate them over into this green grass while we've got this entire pen here to grow vegetables in. And then in the winter we'll move them right back over to here. So I'm going to get finished up with that fencing and I'll show it, all of it to you when it's done. Alright guys, so we finally gotten it done. So this is the original chicken coop. There's the old barn. There's the chicken coop they've been in all winter long. That was our garden last year. And now our goal was to get them out onto this grass here. And I finally fenced it with 5-foot no climb horse fence all the way around that side. And then on the back side, we kind of put in some cattle panels and then put chicken wire over top of it. And a little word to the wise for those of you who are starting out, just trying to start a farm or a homestead or something like that, don't build everything so indestructible like I always do. I always spend money trying to make everything so perfect and strong and overkill, and in the end you end up moving stuff because you don't like the way you did it in the beginning, and then you learn as you go as well. So don't spend a ton of money and time and energy trying to make everything indestructible. Now this fence line here is, that was an expensive fence line. That's 5-foot no climb horse fence, but it's the border between our property and theirs, and I know I'm never going to change that. But in here, I've got plans to expand this, so I've just kind of temporarily put some cattle panel with some chicken wire over top of it. But this is going to be a 30-foot wide by about 75-foot long area with an apple tree there, and those apples are going to drop and feed them all the fall time next fall, and the grass, man, will keep them going all summer long. So these are true, well, I don't know how well you can call them free range chickens, but they are in a chicken run, but it's a pretty dang good chicken run, and they're going to have plenty of free range grass all summer long. So without waiting any longer here, let's let these guys out and see what happens. So there's the original fence line. I cut a hole in it right here. I just chopped the fence off, so I've got plenty of room for them to run in. Then my plan is I'm going to come over here to the center of the pole barn here, and I'm going to attach something from that post right up here all the way down, probably some cattle panel or something, and then it's going to run over to this post right here so that they've got an area from their door to run straight through here, and then that will separate the garden area off, so I'll be able to till that whole garden up and plant in that through the summer, and then they'll have access to all of this all the way back to that cattle panel back there all through the whole summer until the fall. And then we'll essentially have rotating pastures for chickens. We've come a long way since cows. Alright, let's make it happen. So I've got everything ready. We're gonna go in and let these chickens out. Come on guys, you're about to open up to a world of fun. Of course, none of them have any idea. Animals are funny. They get something stuck in their head and they don't want to change, or they don't think they can change. Hey, we're not much different, are we? Come on, Johnny, show them the way, buddy. Show them the way, dude. I'm gonna run around to the other side, see if I can entice them with some grain. Come on, guys. There you go. Throw some more grain, Allie. There you go. Throw some over by the opening. See if it gets them to go across. There you go. They're scared to go across that line. Good job, ladies. Whoa! The chickens are inside, not outside. All right, that's good. Let's see what they do, girls. Let's see if they go out. Yeah, whatever, dude. Come on. This is what happened last time. You open up a whole beautiful section for them, all the green grass and bugs they could possibly eat, and they're just afraid to cross that line. I'll come back. Yeah. I'll come back out when we get them out there a little more. They're starting to find that grain. There you go. There they are, starting to go out into the grass. It's only been about 10 minutes. I think I just had to get away from that fence over there. They were just too scared to walk out there with us standing in the way. But they're figuring it out now, and they're getting out there in the grass, and this is going to be awesome, man. They're going to have such a huge area to eat down over the summer, and those eggs are going to be golden and rich. Yeah, you sing it, Johnny. We're actually about 4 days later after that last shot, and you can see way out there in the grass. They're starting to go out there, and we've got lots of chickens out under the apple trees. We actually, I don't know if I said this in the last little clip, but we actually had, so we've got two sides of this barn. We got all the mature chickens in here, but this spring we bought 15 more hens that were all in this side, and they're mature and big enough now. They don't have their combs quite all the way grown yet, but they're big enough now they can intermix with these other guys. So, and because there's so many of them, there was really no fighting or anything. They all get along just fine. But you can see they're all going out into that grassy area now, and it is going to work out awesome, man. These eggs are going to be great. Yes, they're going to be great. So here's a view from the other side of the barn, and they're all coming through. There's another new little hen right there. You can see she's a lot smaller, but my wife picked out all the varieties. I'm not even sure all the different varieties she's got in there, but you can see we've got all these. In fact, that's a whole bunch of the little guys out there right now, the younger ones, and they're all out under the apple tree there, just pecking away. They've actually been knocking down quite a bit of grass already, and they're going to have a huge area. Like I said, this is about 30 foot wide by 75 foot long to the end there. And then my plan is right now, I'm going to go from this post right here over to the corner, to the middle of the barn, so that all the chickens can get into this side of the barn here, but there will be a panel across there so that we've got this whole area for starting our vegetable garden. Now we're a little late in the season. It's June 7th right now, so I need to get this done, but I'm probably going to be doing some rototillment tomorrow and get that whole area prepared for our garden. Alright guys, so tune in to see how the rest of this pans out. Once I get all that done, I'm going to do a video on tilling that garden up, planting all our crops, and just watching them grow up through the summer. So I am so excited for summer to be here and finally get some vegetable gardening going. Thank you, Johnny. And we're going to have fun watching it all grow. So if you like the video, like it, subscribe if you want to follow along, and I will see you guys in the next video.